God's name is going on in here?
Episode 78, man. Made it, man. We're all back together, man. Kind of, we're all here. The three pieces here, man.
76.
Three
Let me get that.
I'll be the leg.
Let me get that. That 3-piece.
I want to be the dark meat. I'll be the dark meat.
Are you a 76 model?
Huh? Yeah. 76, dude. 1976, man.
Yeah.
Getting old, man. I'm getting old, though. I'm not as good as I used to be, man. That's what Toby Keith said. Not as good as I used to be.
Good ones.
Toby who?
Good
Toby
ones.
Keith.
Toby
Keith. Anyway, fuck that guy. He's got cancer, dude. He looks like shit. Have you seen him lately? He's like 20 pounds. He looks bad. Yeah, he's bad, dude. He looks bad. Feel bad.
Toby
for the guy.
Keith.
Toby Keith's hurting, man.
Isn't it one of the things? Honky tonk, badonky donk.
No.
Who's
that? Trace Atkins. Yeah,
So what does Toby Keith?
You know,
sing? I'm not a country guy.
We'll put a foot in your ass. What is it? Shock and y'all. All kinds of shit, man. He did all kinds of songs after 9/11.
He had a lot of hits.
Yeah,
He had a lot of hits.
Yeah, no, he did. Honestly, he did have a lot of hits. And you said, what was it? Trace Atkins? I don't like that guy. He's a piece of shit. His shit burned down, or he had it in a tornado. And the dude's multimillionaire. I'm not being a douche, but I'm saying he's a multimillionaire. What the fuck does he need Red Cross for? He was like, he was saying that Red Cross didn't, or was helping him.
He was needing some aid.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you got fucking multi-million, you got platinum albums and shit. Dude, you waiting for Red Cross? Let Red Cross take care of somebody who needs this shit, man. Anyway, I don't like that. Fuck that guy. I was on a rant there. I don't like that guy. Not a fan, Trace Atkins. I'm not a fan, dude.
I'm gonna get mad heat by the country fans.
Oh, I'm sure. I will. I'm sure. I don't think we have too many of those. I think the ones we're down to a couple. So I think the two that we got left, I don't think they give a shit about country music.
You think we'll get pulled off of CMT?
Maybe. That'd be okay. That's a positive thing. That's a good thing. 78, man. I think Kobe Bryant was born in 1978. The fucking Mamba, the fucking GOAT. Well, he's second in line. He's number 2. First is Jordan, Kobe, and then LeBron can suck my ass in third place. I don't like LeBron. He can eat my ass. 78, and then would y'all say whose birthday, or who is 78? You said, Danny DeVito. Fuck that guy, Danny DeVito. Fuck him too, man. Who? Oh, Tom
Selleck, that mustache.
What's wrong with DeVito?
He got no mustache
DeVito's
no
making
more.
commercials now. He
Jimmy
likes
John's.
Jersey Mike's.
I imagine
Jersey Mike's, man. Jersey Mike's.
I get confused with Jimmy
Yeah.
John's, dude. Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, all the same. I don't know. I couldn't like him. You like him?
I like Taxi.
Oh, I like Taxi too.
Come
I like
on,
that.
man. You like Taxi?
Yeah, he's a pervert. Yeah,
Listen, I am your brother.
yeah.
Twins.
Fucking twins. He was a shit stain. He was the shit stain that was left over. Dude, it's been a heavy, this comes out, of course, a week from now, but when it's after it airs, it's been a week or two, but I would probably about old news by then. But, dude, New York City was in a they were having their issues, man. The AOC was out there trying to have a little press conference there, and the protesters were talking her down. She couldn't get awards in. Couldn't get award in edgewise, man. The protesters, because in New York City, man, they're dealing with immigrants for the first time. Unlike Texas, we deal with that shit all the damn time. We don't bitch about it. We just deal with it, man. But New Yorkers were complaining and shit because the immigrants they got going up there, they got to find somewhere to stick them and shit, and they were pissing and moaning.
Yeah, this is
What about
us
stick 'em in
sending them up there, right?
Yeah, because they brought some immigrants in. They're gonna stick them in some nice ass hotel and shit, and they're gonna put them in there and holding them up and giving them.
They may stick them in those holes in the sidewalk.
Those ones that I was showing y'all, those are scary.
They're gonna
holes,
they're gonna be the ones that fix the holes in the
That's
sidewalk.
what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
They shouldn't complain because they're gonna be the one fixing half that shit over there.
It's all right, dude. Let's let them get a taste. Let somebody else nibble on that apple for a little bit, dude. Let's
That rotten ass apple over there.
Let them chew on that for a minute. They've been nibbling on fucking Texas for a while. I said, let somebody else, let them go somewhere else. But anyway, don't fucking get on a rant about that bullshit. But I just saw
Don't get
that.
me started.
Yeah, dude. But AOC was out there bitching and doing her thing. I'm looking forward to the day she goes back to the bartending, man. I think she's probably a better bartender than
You think?
maybe. I don't know. She's probably worthless there
She
too,
may
man. She's
suck
probably
as a
useless there too,
bartender.
man. She probably was shitty too.
I have a.
Dude.
I watch it. There's a certain
Yeah.
channel that I'm watching. I think it's on Pluto, one of the channels. But anyway, you know how some of those channels they'll give you a feed that's from a different area.
Yeah, I like that.
And there's a New York feed, and I'm blown away by the commercials for the app to show that you're vaccinated because it says you still cannot dine out or go to a gym or go to the movie or anything up there.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
It's still they got restrictions up there, man. And I remember they were talking about the colleges. I heard this about a couple weeks back. The colleges were gonna bring back the mask and shit, and kids weren't having it though, man. Students weren't having that shit. They were saying, man, we're not going back to that. We're not going back to that life again, man. What did you say that triggered something? You just said something. Damn it. What was it you talking about? Shit. Anyway, There's a lot of shit in the news that's been coming up, man. Vinny, I wanted to tell you about this, dude. Remember you posted about what's her name? Kelly Osbourne.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the Osbournes are back. Dude, they got their own podcast. Well, everybody who doesn't have a fucking podcast, but the Osbournes got a podcast. You know, it's like the family. It's Jack and Ozzy and Karen.
I want to.
Is it Death
Kelly.
Watch for Ozzy right now? He's dead.
No, he's not. He's not bad, dude. He's got a MS. What's he got? MS or what's he got? Oh, Parkinson's.
Parkinson's.
He's got Parkinson's.
Ozzy has Parkinson's. Jack has MS, and her name is Sharon, not Karen.
Oh, I meant to say I was talking fast.
I thought I just saw.
I was talking
Well,
fast.
you know, okay, I read it on
Called her
social
Karen?
media, so it's hardly a
talking
fact. But I thought I read something that it was Death Watch that he was going
No,
down. Or
that's what they
something.
were saying. That they were saying that's why they want to move back to New England. To England.
Not
They
New
went-
England.
Not New England. They want to move back to England. I couldn't get the words. I was
Different
burping.
place.
They don't want to watch
Different
the
place.
Patriots.
I
They
was-
want to watch.
I was puking on myself. Anyway, they're gonna move back, dude, because of shit like that. Because they said that when they see him going to the doctor, people are like, "Oh, look at him! He's dying, dude. He's not dying." He's like, "I'm not fucking dying, dude. I'm just fucking old as shit, and I can't get around like I used to." And again, he's got the Parkinson's where he
Fair
shakes
enough.
a little bit. So,
Yeah.
but they do want to move back to England and shit. They went back London, wherever the fuck they're from. Yeah. But no, it was a good podcast. Check it out. They was the first ones back. They took a hiatus for like fucking since the pandemic. They had their podcast and they took a hiatus, man. But Kelly's on there. Kelly's looking all right, man. She's a mom now and shit. So
God, I love me some Kelly.
yeah, she's a mom now. So she's a little
The
different. man.
momness is super annoying, though. It's like,
Is it?
we get it. You have a kid.
Yeah, we got
She's
it.
a helicopter parent.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
so bad.
But is she, is what you call it? Share.
It's not that big a deal, man. People have been having kids for years.
Yeah, but
Right?
but sometimes when you get that fantasy and they have a kid and it ruins the fantasy. Like Brittany, the whole spinning ruined the fantasy of it, dude. The spinning
Dude,
and the
she-
nut, the nut job.
She dropped some new stuff today.
She is
Check it out.
rough, dude. She is like
That
rough.
fantasy's gone, dude. That fantasy's gone for a minute, dude.
Like I was thinking about that, dude. Like she's just rough, dude. Like bark rough. Like
Dude broke
rough,
up with her,
rough.
man. Yeah,
Dude. But my girl Christina though. Oof.
I haven't seen her, dude.
She's divorced.
Christina
Yeah,
Aguilera.
she's done. He split, man. He hit the
Do
bricks.
you know it must be bad in that house for, because obviously this guy married her. You would think that you're marrying a star. She has attorneys that would put together this ironclad prenup, right? So he's not leaving with half of her money.
Yeah.
That's his ticket to this life, and it must be so bad in that house that he says, "I'm going back to nothing."
Real life.
But now she's messing with the landscaper.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, no, you
Yeah.
kidding?
Yeah.
Serious?
No, seriously.
no, okay.
I'm
I
being
thought- I was
in
waiting
all
for- I was
serious.
waiting-
No,
I was waiting
in
for the
all
punchline.
serious. No,
I was
no.
waiting for the punchline.
No punchline. I didn't have one that time.
It's
But
like-
no, she's messing around with the landscapers. Like
It's
that
like,
was doing the yard.
It's like the thing that I forgot who said this. An older gentleman told me this. He goes, no matter how hot the chick is, somebody's sick and tired of her shit.
Somebody's tired of it.
Somebody's tired of her bullshit. So it always comes to.
But
a
she
head.
just looks bad, dude. She just looks bad.
No, dude. She's rough, dude. She
The
went through
black
some bullshit.
makeup around the eyes all the
It's
time.
not good. It's not a good.
Is-
look.
I thought that was like a sleep or drugs or something. That's makeup.
Is
man,
it?
That's the style, man.
It is, right?
Style.
Yeah.
That's the style.
But my girl Christina though, God,
I haven't seen her, dude. I don't follow her on
I don't
socials.
follow her either.
No,
It's Christina Aguilera, boy,
I don't follow her, dude. I follow
all day, every day.
Now, something that's going to be a little heavy today. It was a little heavy on the wrestling part today, dude. You're going to like this, Vinny. When I usually don't do wrestling because it's not my forte. It's not my wheelhouse. My wheelhouse is stupidity and just, old shit and whatever, what have you. But I was watching on Netflix. You got to watch it, dude. I know you'll dig this. It's called Wrestlers. You seen it? It's on Netflix. It's a new. It just came out. It came out.
About
a couple
OVW.
Yeah, yeah.
I was supposed to go wrestle over there
No shit.
last year.
It's in Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one of the girls,
Which one? The Haley? Hollywood?
Haley.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Stole your shit, dude.
Hey, she's been to our town.
No shit.
Yeah, she's
She
been here
good?
before.
I didn't know that.
She's been to Conroe. She wrestled
No
in
shit.
Conroe before.
Okay. No, I didn't know, dude. This is I didn't know Al Snow. This is his shit, right? This is his whole
Yeah,
Al Snow's thing.
Snow. What
So
does everybody want?
Head.
Yeah.
That's when I kind of checked out with wrestling. Is when I checked out. Not that it was bad. It was just kind of, I don't know.
It's changed. Oh,
It's changed.
it's about the
Like-
landscape's about to change now that the old man sold the company.
What's his name?
McMahon.
McMahon. Yeah, couldn't get that.
They're part of TKO, which was UFC. UFC and WWE are under the same umbrella. So shit's about to change.
Yeah, when I caught this the series, man, it's like I said, it's about 6 episodes, and I know Johnny says I ruined the whole series. I explain it all, and I give away the endings.
You
and
watched
shit.
all
No,
six?
no,
Yeah.
actually, you don't ruin it. I just don't even have to
I don't have to
watch
watch
it
it no more.
Yeah, I don't have to watch it
Yeah, I
anymore.
don't have to watch it anymore. No, I'm only it's 6 episodes. I'm only 3 in, and I'm gonna finish it tonight. I want to finish it, but I did the first 3 I saw. Fucking, they're good, dude. It's good. I like the. There's a lot of drama back there. You know, it's the storyline, whatever the fucking the stories they got going on is great. I like it.
What are you talking about, bro? You've done this before.
No. I like.
You know what's going on.
No. I like what's he called? Al Snow. I didn't know that he was the Rockers. I didn't know that was his shtick at first. Like when
He was.
first came in
He was
Marty
one.
Jannetty.
Yeah. Because the original Rockers was Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels.
Right.
And then he was like a
stepped in.
2.0.
He said, dude, I fucking hated it, dude. I couldn't stand that gimmick. He goes, I liked where he came up with his the gimmick he came up with, the head thing. He said it was it Psycho?
Yeah.
About, was it? Shit, what is it?
He was.
I lost it. Where was it?
He had a multi.
Schizophrenic.
Yeah.
It was a schizophrenic. Yeah, he read this book about a schizophrenic lady, and he said that she would talk to about, was it a pencil? They would say made me. The lady was saying that the pencil will make me do shit. He goes, so I just said, fuck it, I'm going to use this head and say this head controls me.
Styrofoam head,
yeah, that's funny, man. But
the whole mannequin head.
Yeah, the mannequin head hit big, man. It was, that turned into a thing, and was he on, he was always on WWF, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was on.
I have one of his figures that they pulled off the shelves because it had a severed head.
In it?
Yeah, like the packaging, and it had Al Snow, and then it had the mannequin head. But at the time, people were taking it off the shelves because they said it was a severed head, and you know that's not right. And so you have that figure. I have it.
That's cool shit. What I was gonna tell you was like I didn't know that. I didn't know that he was a part of that Rockers thing, and I didn't know that he was. I thought he was always ECW. I was thinking about somebody else. I thought he was.
No, he was an ECW.
He
also.
was that too?
Yeah.
As well? Okay, wasn't. But then I said they were saying he was bad with cash, like in this episode of he's bad with money, so he had to bring investors in. And he's got this radio personality.
I don't think he's bad with cash. I just, dude, it takes a lot to keep it going. Yeah,
I get it. They said they were losing. What was it? They're losing $30K a month, and that's why the premise of the thing was that they're trying to lead up to a pay-per-view to get a following to get. So when this pay-per-view comes out, because you got to have. It's $14.99 for the pay-per-view, they said, and they got to get at least 500 viewers to kind of make a profit. He goes, and the first pay-per-view they did to start this it's like a little tour doing, they only sold like, what was it, 24?
Dude, that's the hard part, dude. Trying to go on tour?
Was it like 24 they sold? They only sold like 24 pay-per-views, man.
Dude.
That was the first go-around, so now they're on their way. Like I said, they're making the circuit. They're doing the summer tour, and this is from like last year, I guess.
But see, that goes, like you said, investors. Like, dude, that's local. Like, OVW should only be, like, local talent. It's indie. Yeah. But, like, like you said, you were watching the episodes, you had, like, star power come out of OVW.
Yeah, they showed at
John Cena, Batista, Roman, like all those guys came out of there, but at the same time, that's where you cash in on that OVW name, but it's not the same, dude. They have the PC now. Like the PC is like the Performance Center. That's where you make the WWE stars. That's where you do this, that, and the other.
It was cool to see that, it's not just, it's cool to see that that's the trend now, because they did one of their shows, the OVW did one of their shows at a brewery and shit. It was really cool. It kind of made me feel, watching, I was like, oh, shit, that's like us, man. Yeah, it's cool.
Grassroots,
bro. Yeah, it's a cool spot, man. And it's cool how they're doing it. There was one thing, we got in trouble one time because they were doing this little town. They were doing a little town in Kentucky, and it was like an old mining town. And there's like the mining's out of business now, so it's like a poor little town. But they brought the wrestling there, and there's one guy that's like I guess he's supposed to be like some kind of Satan, huh? He's like a reverend anyway. He did some kind of shtick in the ring, and it offended the people in the crowd, so they couldn't. They were on the verge of getting a massive OVW was on the verge of getting like a massive sponsorship, like a kind of like a seltzer kind of sponsorship, like
sure.
And they got canceled because that guy's performance of he was doing like some kind of ritual, like it was kind of like he was like doing some kind of thrashing or some kind of I forgot what he was doing, something offensive. So people got pissed off. So that sponsorship was like, nah, we're gonna pull out, man. We're gonna kind of pull out of this, dude, because it's kind of offended some folks.
Yeah, the stable that I was with, sometime like I would say about a year ago, we were supposed to go perform at OVW.
No shit.
And the negotiations did not go through.
Didn't make it.
Didn't. Yeah, it's TV. It's like they were telling you, they film it for TV.
Yeah.
But we decided that we're gonna go over here, so we went to the Carolinas and we did TV over there. But yeah, dude, dude.
Yeah.
Right here,
Yeah,
homegrown. You know the business.
Yeah, man.
It's Johnny. He's been there like from the get go. Like, and this is where I come in. Correct.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I am what I am is because of you guys. And right now, dude, wrestling is picking up.
Yeah,
Dude.
on that show, it's really getting a lot of traction. And it's showing that, it's the folks that dig it. It's really cool to see the people who are really into it, man. They really love it, and they're hardcore fans.
They
man.
are,
That's what you got,
dude. Like,
yeah,
here in our town,
yeah.
Dude, wrestling, like, I can't go anywhere. Like, in all honesty, you guys are my peoples. I'll go somewhere and they recognize me.
That's a good thing, man. Keep
the lights on. That's what I'm saying. It keeps the lights on, But at the same time, like I said, I've been to the Carolinas. I've been to Florida. Like, I've been to different places to wrestle. I can't stay local, bro, because that's not what they look for. Yeah. They look for people that, that travel and been everywhere. Yeah. It's a league,
It was the creepy thing was, and if you see this episode, I don't want to give it away, but goddamn,
give it away.
I have to give it away. I have to give it away. I got to be Chili Peppers to give it away. There was an episode where one of the investors, he's the Kentucky radio personality, and he's kind of a douche. And
he doesn't know shit.
He doesn't know shit.
He doesn't.
Huh? Oh, I won't ruin it then. I'll leave it then. But then they got two investors. The other investor used to be a politician of some sort in Kentucky. He's a politician, so but like I said, they're getting pissy at this point in the episode, in the series. They're getting pissy because like they're not turning a profit. And they're, like I said, they're losing $30K a month, and people aren't getting paid and shit. And it's a struggle, man. It's weird to see the inside workings of it, how it works, man. And with these wrestlers, man, I got to give it to these wrestlers, man. This is one cat that I forget what his name is, Cash Flow or some shit like that.
Cash Flow.
And it's crazy, like the sacrifice, man. It's like I respect what he's got a dream and shit, but it's just like, god damn, man, it's a trip, man.
Have you seen the movie The Wrestler?
Yeah,
with Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
it, huh?
It's I don't know. The internet was going crazy saying that it was focused on one, like it was supposed to be this guy. It was supposed to be this guy. And no, it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be Ric Flair. It's not supposed to portray, a major wrestler, dude. Like that's like you said, the inner workings. That's life for us guys.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that what they like. Some of them have 9-to-5 gigs and shit. Like the Haley J girl. She works at she worked at a bar inside the Holiday Inn or something like that. And it's like I said, I take it or whatever they want to take it. What they're doing.
We are locally famous.
No, I dig they got a passion, man. If you got a passion, chase it, man. You can't hate on it.
I can say I live my dream.
Yeah, and you can't hate on it, man. They doing a hell of a job, man. It's just I don't know how they can do it. Like I said, I don't know how they do it, man. It's just I know it's a labor of love and shit, but it's just they got all the bullshit they got to put up with and the lies and the not getting paid and shit.
I come in here broken, like some of the times, man. Like your boy's ribs are still tender.
Yeah,
but I love it. I love coming hanging out with you guys,
sure.
and we talk shit. We have fun. We chop it up.
Yeah,
It's, hurry up, get your jokes out.
Yeah, no,
that's what I was told.
But no, dude, it's a good watch. John, check it out. You got your Starlink, right?
I got Starlink.
You can watch it.
You can watch it.
Netflix,
dude,
check it out. Dude.
You'll love it.
Wrestlers, it's good, man. It's really good. Like I said, Al Snow, I gotta respect him, man. He really, he's there for the fight, for the wrestlers, man. He's there for the guys, man. He really,
because he knows
he cuts for them, man. It's really cool, man, to see the passion. It's a lot of passion. It's cool, man. I like.
But we take pride in what we do. Like here, at the 52.
Yeah.
Like come on, Blue Chew, where you at? I'm waiting.
I'm waiting Blue Chew, man.
I'm waiting on the Blue Chew.
I want that. What do you call it? Where you can shave the nuts? What is it called? The Manscaped. That's what I want.
Manscaped.
It's got the light on it. It's got the little light and shit. You can get under that.
We shouting out.
Get a little tight region. The crevices. Yeah.
Johnny, who you want?
I don't know, man.
Who you want to sponsor?
We need I want some Valvoline. I want Valvoline or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, give me Yamaha.
Hey, oil leak. What does it need? You know, little leak. What do we need? What?
I need
Fucking feel Fram.
need
Give me
a-
some Fram or some shit like that.
a
Or
new R1.
Moon Eyes. I want the Moon Eyes, dude. Forget that. Or hooker headers, man. I always wanted the hooker headers. Yeah, man. Check that out, man. For the ones out there listening, man, check out the wrestlers on Netflix. Good little show, man. Nice little show, man. Football season, man. Deion Sanders tearing it up, man. In Colorado, man. I'm loving what he's doing. I'm loving what he's doing in Colorado.
Oh,
man.
Yellowstone.
I'm loving what he's doing up there with these kids, man. And it's funny how they talk to the student body after, because when this airs, they already have beaten Colorado State, which is they makes them 3-0. They were talking to the student body there at Colorado. They're like, man, we don't know how to act. Like, we've never had this where we have this kind of media attention. The media's there every week, all week. The news, the ESPN, all this shit, they're set up there just to follow them because Deion's doing something every day and getting into beefs with the next coach or whatever the case may be. But it's just the town is just like, man, we don't know how to handle this. Like, we're excited. Like, this is good. You know, we love the PR.
He's bringing money to the town.
He's bringing it, dude. He's bringing money, and I think next year, man. I think next year they might have a national championship. I mean, even this year they look pretty damn good. They're playing Oregon next. The Ducks. Was it Oregon State? Oregon State Ducks? Or is it Oregon? I think it might just be Oregon. I'm not sure. The Ducks, anyway. And I think that they're a big ranked team, and we'll see how that goes. It's going to be a big test for them. But, yeah, dude, to see Deion with all these things, he had like all these – he had The Rock was down there on the sidelines last night.
Talking about that Peterhead.
The Rock was down there last night. They had who was else there? The rappers, what were they?
Offset.
Lil Wayne was there. Lil Wayne brought him out.
See, he's bringing eyes to
dude,
the
big
town.
names, dude, like huge names, man.
So you probably are keeping up with him.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Tell me if this is true. I've heard this rumor
Mhm.
because I say it's a rumor, it may be a fact, but so many things are coming out about him, his coaching style, and everything. I thought one thing was really cool is they said that for defense or for offense, he recruits players that have a mother and father in the home.
Yeah.
And stable mother and father, stable kids.
That's your quarterback.
And on defense, he wants single parent homes of kids that are killers and hungry.
He got a lot of bullshit. He got a lot of backlash for that shit, for saying that shit. He got a lot of backlash for that, man, for saying that. But he's like, hey, man, I'm not lying to you. I played this game. I know how it is.
Yeah.
The defensive guys that kill, they got no families, man. They got a mom or something like that, or
They have aggression to get
or
out.
grandma
hungry.
or grandma.
Hungry.
They want to eat.
Yeah.
They want to get out of the fucking hood, man. And
They got aggression they want to get out.
Yeah, but no, the thing I do like about him, and the thing about this guy that he just does things that's totally different off the wall, man. Like he's got a DJ in the locker room, and it's cool, man. He makes these kids feel like they can be themselves. They can cut loose and just not. You got a pressure situation. It's a big pressure, and that's big pressure what they're in. But to make them loose and let them be themselves, man.
Is he still riding a scooter in the locker room?
No, but I think no, he's walking again. But dude, have you ever seen his foot? You got to take a look at the foot. It's got like 3 toes, and it's just got 3 toes, like a little bitty thing, a little hoof now. It's like a little hoof.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh my god.
But he runs on the court. I mean, he runs on the field every game, man. He runs on the field with the guys, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there ain't much there.
Dude,
man.
he put some
3
work
toes,
on that
man.
foot, didn't he?
Look at that, man.
But why is it like that? If I
I
don't know.
No,
like,
he had what was it? He had some kind of a
he had gout.
blood clots. Yeah, it was. I forgot exactly what it was, but yeah. But I'm talking about that guy can get. They were on the verge of cutting the whole foot off, but they made it work. But he's a hell of a guy. Like I said, the chemistry he has with. I like the story. He told a little story with this. Well, he told a story about his son. He's like, my son, the quarterback. His son, how you say Shado or Shade? I don't know. The quarterback. I never say his name right. His son is the quarterback, right? And he goes, we talk. I take him from the 40-yard line, and I walk him to the goal line. And when I'm talking to him from the goal line, from the 40 to the goal line, I'm talking to him like a dad. But when we walk from that goal line back to the sideline to the huddle, he goes, he's my quarterback. He's not my son no more. He's a quarterback. So we have that walk every pregame. We do that little walk together. Go ahead.
It's Shador.
There you go. Shador. Yeah. Dude is amazing. I think he's in the running for the Heisman now. He's got the most yards. He's ahead of he's the number 1 quarterback right now with the most yards thrown and shit and touchdowns and whatnot. Kid's good, man. I didn't think he would make a good translation from what is that league called? It's like the 3rd Division 3 with the black colleges. I didn't, nothing against. It's not nothing racist. It's just I didn't think he would translate, those players would translate over to the big leagues. He goes, but all it is, he goes, he talked and they asked him. He said, "What's the difference between that league and this league?" He said, "Man, it's just these guys got names, and the defense, the front 4 linemen, They're just the defense is just a little faster. He goes, other than that, talent's all the same. Receivers all the same.
You're a dad of an athlete, right?
Yeah.
You put a lot of work into it, right? That's
You
what I'm-
do.
like
Yeah.
like I said, Caden just started wrestling this year for 9th grade.
Did he get his ASICs?
Yeah, for sure. You got
Got
his
his
ASICs.
ASICs, man.
You know how hard it was to get those damn things?
Hard, I'm sure, dude.
Dude, wrestling shoes. I kept calling them wrestling boots because that's what I get.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, Daddy, they're not boots, they're
Not
shoes.
boots.
Shoes.
But yeah, dude, like, I want him to go to Notre Dame. Like, you know, that's if he can get a full ride, because wrestling is not what, you know, it's not your top 3 sports.
No, it's not, man. It's
So
It's
either
big. It's big north though.
up
Oh,
north,
yeah, dude.
correct? Like you
Yeah.
said, you know, if he can get up there and get a full ride,
dude.
I'd be proud, Papa.
Dude, let me know. I get free tickets. I want some free tickets. That's all I want.
Hey.
I want free tickets, man.
He's
That's all I
already I don't know. I was gonna shoot this to my buddy because he asked, dude. Ever since Caden was little, dude, like he's always been in the ring. He's always watched us, you know, and we do the same shit that
Yeah.
you know, Greco, you know, mat
Yeah.
wrestlers do. It's just that we put a little twist to it.
Little
So
flair.
yeah, so when he went to the Woodlands High School, you know, and he went in there because he did try out for basketball. He did. He didn't make it.
Not his thing.
He was all upset. You know, he was all down. You know, you get, you know, and then baseball. There ain't no way in hell you can get into baseball
That's
in this
tough,
town.
dude. That's tough, man. Those are big ones, dude. Those are.
He's too small for football.
It's, unless you're.
You know,
But he-
speaking of small,
Go-
that's the thing about Shador.
Shador.
He's not that tall.
No, he's not that, and he's not that thick either.
Not
He's
that tall.
thick.
So-
He's a slender
So
cat.
yeah, you wonder, does he have a quarterback frame, a real quarterback frame,
Yeah.
right?
And because he don't really run too much either. He tries to avoid the ring. I think Deion doesn't like him to run too much, man. Because then he's got his other son on defense. His son, damn it, I had all his names before we started the show, man. They slipped. Shiloh, and he's number 21, just like Deion was in the defense, man. Defensive back out there, man. He's just like his pops, man. He looks at the way he moves, his actions, his mannerisms, man. He's just like his pops, man. It's crazy to see him. It's just like another Deion out there. It's crazy to see him again. Like it's Deion part 2 and shit. Go ahead. You're gonna say something?
Shador is 6'2" and he weighs 216.
Oh, see, he's light in the ass. Yeah, he's a little light there. Yeah, you got to bump him up to about 240 or something, like 230. I mean, I look at fucking, what's his name? What's his name? The one that used to Florida quarterback, used to kneel. You know who he is.
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow. That's a thick dude, man. He's a thick ass
Dude,
dude.
he's
man.
a monster.
Yeah,
I
dude.
saw a video of him this week lifting weights.
Beast, man.
He's a beast.
Oh, he's a
man.
big guy, man. He stayed thick, man. He didn't
Looks like a
lose-
tight end.
Yeah,
now,
he's
I mean,
massive, dude. He's a big guy. I was watching that, like I said, watching football, man, getting overloaded on the football there. Right before we came in today, the Cowboys won. So they're not. I thought it was gonna be a fluke, like we were talking about. I thought it was a fluke because I know how shitty the Giants are. So I didn't know if it was that the Giants were that shitty or the Cowboys were that good. But the defense is looking right.
I like the kicker. And the story on the kicker, right? He's from Plano.
Oh, is he?
He's from Plano.
Oh, shit.
He was never a football player. He was a soccer player.
Oh, no shit, dude.
And
That made a good kicker.
and so he went to a coach, teach him how to kick a football.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like so. Pretty good at it.
The Giants of New York.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
the Giants are not too bad. They were down by 20 points today, came back
Right.
and won 31 to
They
28.
beat Arizona, right? But I don't know how good Arizona. But how good is
They beat
Arizona?
They're not good.
That's exactly.
But they
No, I
were
know.
because they had
No,
20
I know.
points.
Because
And
I don't
the
even know.
Giants had nothing.
Speaking of not good, Texans. Let's talk a little about Texans.
Matt-
Texans lost again at home today. I saw a stat. I don't know if you can look this up somehow. Look this up, but I think it's been
In a minute.
3+ years since the Texans have won a home game.
It's a drought, man.
Hey, what did I tell my
That's-
friend when he was trying to take Mondays off?
I mean,
and
that's not
Sundays
a big
off?
What?
That's
Yeah.
I go, why don't you just go to work, dude?
Don't waste the money. Don't lose
Hey,
your money.
that's not a big ticket seller right there. Hey, when's the last time they won?
Okay,
2019.
no, okay, you say that, and put the foot in the mouth, because you remember at one point in time, they used to try to give tickets and hot dogs away for the Astros. Now you can't even get a fucking ticket.
That's
Yeah,
true.
the Astros are struggling right now, man.
Golly,
if you
dude.
talk right now, CrossFit Croson is probably dying right now because Astros are looking pretty shitty right now. So he wants
Well,
to
they
kill
beat
himself.
Kansas City.
He wants to kill. Yeah. He wants to kill himself because I know the football's doing shitty and then baseball's kind of on the downward slide there. So I know CrossFit Croson, man. I'm sure he's not in a good place right now.
He's
We gotta-
flipping tires right
Yeah, he's working out, man. He's working it out, man. Doing that meal plan there. Fucking Matt.
What did my Raiders do today? Did they even play today?
Hey, I know.
I don't think so.
Hey,
I think,
they got Jimmy G, man.
My Raiders.
Jimmy G
Yeah.
is he's probably having a good time in Vegas.
I think Carr's doing pretty good. I don't know where Car's at. Was he with the Saints? I think Car's doing pretty good. Oh yeah, it's not too good. Buffalo's taking care of business.
The Raiders got
Should
beat
switch
today.
teams.
The Buffalo of New York.
Yeah, they fucking tore that ass up.
Nah, I ain't switching teams.
Dude, one thing that I'm kind of depressed about that I read about.
Black and
dude,
gray
I saw
every
it
day,
on,
all day.
I saw it on a reputable post there on TMZ, dude. They're trying to redo Urban Cowboy, dude. Trying to redo Urban Cowboy.
Why?
They want to do it. They're
What are they gonna do it in Dallas?
Bud is gonna be, what was his name? That from that my old.
It's gonna be a black guy and an Asian girl or something.
Oh my god.
Do you know what's her guy? I always forget her name. Casey Musgrave is apparently gonna be Pam, and Harry Styles is gonna be Bud. That's what they want to do.
Don't do it. Hey, how about this?
How
about this? Movie makers that are listening out there in listening land.
Yeah,
Come up with a new idea.
they can't, dude.
They can't, bro.
And then
Just come up with something original.
and they're on strike too.
Yeah.
so that don't help.
I was
matters
just
much.
about to say that.
They're on
They're on
strike.
strike.
Too. But no, I got you. Try something else, man. Try it. And
I do my own stunts for half the price, by the way, if you're listening.
getting half price, huh? Oh, you're gonna say something? Oh, I thought you were gonna say that. Anyway, another thing about before football, before we leave that topic there, and I think it's San Diego. Was it San Diego?
The robots.
The robots, dude.
San Diego.
They're in the stands, man.
What is that?
The robots. It's for a movie. It was for a movie.
They weren't really robots either. They were people.
No, they're robots.
No, they were people.
I thought they were robots.
No, they were people just wearing like that mask
All right,
thing to
don't
advertise for
ruin
that.
it. Don't
You
ruin
ruined
it.
the
advertise
fun,
for that
dude.
movie.
Hey,
You
stop!
ruined
Hey,
it for us.
hey, stop showing us behind the curtain.
Hey.
You're supposed to show behind the curtain,
You
man.
want me on the mic?
No.
That's what happens. I gotta call you out on your bullshit over here.
I thought it was fake. I
Come
thought they were
on.
just. I
Leave
thought
me
they were
alone.
dummies.
They were real people.
They're real people.
Pulling the curtain.
Oh shit, dude! That goddamn curtain's coming
Still,
off.
I
dude.
still have my Milli Vanilli tape. I thought they were singing.
I thought they were there too.
Blame it on the rain.
Okay, one thing. One thing you can't take from me. I was watching this, and the internet don't lie to me. So the internet doesn't lie; it's always telling the truth. So Volvo has this new. Volvo wanted to show how they have, the big box trucks and shit with the, they deliver shit. So they wanted to show how smooth the steering on the Volvo was, the big trucks. So they put a hamster wheel on the steering wheel, and to show how sensitive and smooth the steering wheel was, they fed the hamster like a carrot, and he was steering the truck, and it went up a big steep fucking mountain. And the steering was that smooth, man.
Was Richard Gere harmed in any of the making of this commercial?
Richard Gere. Oh, you know who started that whole Richard Gere shit? God damn it!
Somebody was hating on Richard Gere when that shit
No,
happened.
Sylvester Stallone is one that started the rumor.
No.
Yeah, Stallone started the
Are
rumor.
you serious?
Yeah, Stallone started the
Hey,
rumor.
that rumor.
I know you said
that
it's
He
not
was
real.
a gerbil guy.
Oh, I know that.
Okay. But
But
you
it's
have
still
to
a
say,
little
gerbil.
but
Rodent. It was a
that
rodent.
rumor grew legs.
Yeah,
man.
and it kept going, dude.
And
It-
Stallone did it?
Hey, Stallone started, and it grew so much that he had to become what is it called? What did he
Urban
become?
legend?
Buddha or some
Oh,
shit.
oh.
Yeah, he went Buddhist. He was a
He became a
Yeah.
boo.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit in there. There's all
Buddhist?
Kinds,
He became a Buddhist?
Buddhist. That's in
But
there.
Stallone started the rumor.
Yeah.
What? Hey, there must have been
They were
some
on
kind
a-
of
there was
script
a beef.
involved.
There was a beef on the movie set, and then
Yep,
Stallone
yep.
said,
Stallone
he goes,
don't
I didn't
play,
say
bro.
it. He said, I didn't say it, but if you're going to give me credit for it, I'll take the credit for it. He goes,
He did the
ain't
same
afraid.
shit to fucking Arnold.
Fucked over Arnold, man. Those
Yeah.
guys couldn't be in the same room for shit, dude. Those guys couldn't stand each other.
Oh, like Stallone don't play.
Yeah, they couldn't get along
You
for
don't
shit,
play,
man.
man. You don't play.
But
They stole
yeah,
his dog, man.
That boy
early on.
raw.
He got a bad deal.
what do you call? You saw that thing? Where was it at? I think it was. Can't recall what city it was in, but they were actually Vegas. There was these two kids, teenager kids. They were doing live stream, or they were recording. I'm old man, how you would call it. They were recording, and they were actually living a real Grand Theft Auto. They were riding down streets and knocking cars over, like, you know how the cops do that back and they spin you out like that. They were doing the pit
maneuver,
move. Yeah, they were doing that to cars, and then they hit this guy, a guy on a bicycle, and they have the video. They were showing the video, and the guy just fucking right in the back of the guy when the guy was on a bicycle, and they ran his ass over. Man, they were just kids, being silly. They stole the car, and they just wanted to do Grand Theft Auto for real, man. It's a trip, man.
Wow.
There's actual footage of the shit. It's really sad, man. That they ran over that biker, the cyclist.
Cyclist.
Yeah,
Let's get it
cyclist.
correct right there.
Cyclist, man. Yeah, it was. Oh shit! One more thing on the football topic, dude, was Wisconsin, because I got so many fucking stories I read. I read so much shit this past week. Wisconsin bar. This is from Monday Night Football with the Jets, man. Wisconsin bar said during the Jets game last Monday, they said during this game, Aaron Rodgers is playing. I forgot how they did it. That all the house would pay the bill if Aaron Rodgers and the Jets won.
No,
they
dude,
paid
he
the bill.
destroyed his ligaments.
Yeah, no. So so what happened was when they were watching the game, he went down the first play or the third or fourth play. So everybody said, okay, well, you're gonna give us drinks. You're gonna pay our tab if they lose. So when he went down, everybody started running up a tab and buying alcohol and booze.
Shit,
And they didn't know that so what happened, the Jets ended up winning. So then people had to pay them big tabs off. Like people were buying, they were running up tabs because they thought they was going to be free because there's no way they're going to win with Aaron Rodgers not playing, you know. They're not going to win, but they fucking won. So all these people were racking up tabs and shit.
So good payday for the guy.
Yeah, for the bar. It was smart, dude. It was a smart move. You know, man. He
sounds like Mattress Mac right now, bro.
Yeah, I know. No back order slips, man.
No more back order.
Yeah, dude, I had to talk about that. Was a good one, man. I saw that shit. What else, dude? What else did we run into this week, man? So? Oh no, don't. Yeah, we can't shit on him.
No.
Yeah, huh? He's a jewel. He's a treasure.
He's a local.
Did we talk about the aliens?
Treasure.
Yeah, he's a treasure.
No, we didn't talk about the aliens.
The aliens.
yet.
We didn't talk about the aliens.
So
yet.
yeah, Mexico, man.
Mexico, man. They came through, man. They came through with the goods.
That's what I feel like. I feel like India went to the moon.
Yeah.
Mexico was falling
Had a
behind in the
one-up.
space race, and they said, "Hey, dig up those aliens."
Dude, they were fancy. They were in little shadow boxes and shit. They had them in nice little cases.
That pissed me off,
And they're
man.
posed the same way,
No.
right?
You know what pissed me off?
They're hard.
What pissed me off is they were in a little shadow box, but they were the size of this little thing right here.
Itty bitty man.
Nah, bro, get out of here.
I'm telling you, I have a theory on aliens that these aliens, we always show these little gray aliens, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's our human nature of thinking that these aliens are going to come along and they're going to be small and we're going to be able to push them around. But I'm telling you, if an alien is advanced enough to come here, his steroid game and his training game is going to be on point,
bro.
and he's going to be huge, man. Aliens are going to be jacked if they come here. They're going to be really big. They're going to be really smart and big and better guns and better everything. And they're just we're going to have a tough time. They're not going to lay down and petrify themselves in a little box in Mexico. That's what I'm saying.
A little cave, man. They were.
He looked like this.
Yeah, the little guy like that. He was
like this.
Precious little guy. Dude, it's
They're not going to travel 250,000 light years to crash on our ground over here and go
Hang on, dude. No. They're not gonna lay down. They're not gonna lay down for us, man.
No.
They're not gonna lay down.
No, he's not going to come in here and crash into
Golly,
a
dude.
dirt pile in Mexico.
It was interesting, but Mexico, man, they I got to give it to them. Man. They had the sack to pull that shit out. They pulled them out, man. They showed their guns, man.
Maybe they ate the food down there.
No, dude. Like some
Montezuma's revenge.
I was watching some of them, and it was like somebody turned it into a cake. Did you see
Oh
that
yeah,
one?
I saw that. Somebody made it. Yeah, they made a cake. It was
Yeah.
like, it looked really good, man.
I was like,
like Tres
God,
Leches.
dude.
Yeah.
He was like a Tres Leches cake
Tres
right there.
Oh, dude, there's a cool ass story I came across.
Horrible.
I read about it. I was watching. I don't, I'm a do-gooder. I don't go to SeaWorld. But this lady, her and her family, they went to SeaWorld, man. They went to SeaWorld, and they got, how you get to swim with the dolphins? You go hold on to the dolphin's fin like this, and he takes you around the fucking pool or whatever. So it was a lady, she with her family. It was like 10 or 15 of them. It was a family trip kind of thing. So they get in the pool with the dolphin. She's waiting her turn. Her mom goes first, her aunt, whatever. They all go. It's her turn, right? And she goes, I had this get up on, I had this, it was for the bathing, it was a bathing suit, but it was like, had long pants on it and like a long top. And the dolphin wouldn't let, she was like trying to get on the dolphin because they said, just get on him and he'll grab his
I don't
thing.
know where this is going, but I know where I hope this is going.
So no, hold on. So everybody gets a turn and it's her turn. So she's trying to get on it and the dolphin's just like, backing off. It's backing off, man. He don't want to do it. He don't want to do it. So she's like, well, the instructor's like, give him a minute. Don't fuck with him because he might get pissed off. So give him a minute. She takes off the get up. She gets in her bathing suit. She's just in her bathing suit now. And she tries it again. Dolphin's like, fuck, nope, we don't want to. So they can't figure it out. Finally, everybody did it. So she's like, fuck it. We're going to get out of there. They leave. So what happened was they came to the conclusion, and this is the truth because one of the, I guess, like the
Trainers
and shit, they came out. What the problem was, the dolphin was a chick, right? The dolphin was a girl. And the dolphin could tell that she was pregnant. So she goes, I don't want to endanger. That's a mom. I don't want to endanger her.
Dolphins are smart.
Smart, dude. So yeah, the dolphin didn't want to take her because she was pregnant. He could smell her. You could smell the, I guess the pregnancy or whatever. And she's like,
Jesus.
smart, dude. So that's why she goes, oh, that's why they didn't want, she didn't want to take her around because she's like, I don't want to endanger your mom.
We use
dude.
those dolphins to sweep mines in the.
Oh shit! Did they die? I mean, we get
no,
casualties.
No, they could just see where they were, and I don't know how that worked, but I read something somewhere that the military used them for finding mines and.
Is that thing about
things.
was that canary thing always real too? The canaries in the mines, if they could smell the.
I don't know.
The canaries thing. If they die, the canary dies, you're fucked. Yeah, if the canary dies back in the mining days, yeah, if the canary dies, there's fumes or gas fumes, right?
Yeah.
So you better get the fuck out of there.
Black lung.
Yeah, man.
Zoolander didn't want that.
No, he had the black lung, daddy. Oh shit, dude.
See how we do? We just jump from one to the other.
I'm all over the place, dude. I'm all over the place.
We're in the ocean. We're in a coal mine. Where Deion has no toes.
He's got Deion's feet, everything. God, dude. Deion's feet. Yeah.
Alien cake. Come on.
Dude. Oh man, what else, man? Shit.
I'm
and then,
trying to get a piece of alien cake. Man.
I wanted Trix Leaches, dude.
Going to some toes.
If you go, do me a favor to entertain yourself. Do me a favor. If
I
you
do that on my personal time.
Oh, I know. Get on the TikToks, man. Get on the TikToks, and if you look up Indian food vendors, and this is no disrespect to Indians or their culture or anything, not at all, dude. But just go to Indian food vendors.
This shit too spicy.
And you'll see these things going on with these Indian food vendors. And there's this guy. He's sitting cross.
His days are 36 hours long. Man.
There's a guy. So you go to this food vendor, right? You walk up to his little window. You walk him up to his window. He's sitting Indian style. No offense. He's sitting Indian style.
He's sitting crisscross applesauce.
He's doing the applesauce. He's doing the applesauce move.
He's Indian though. He can say that.
Yeah. I can get away with that shit. I got the feather. To prove it. So he's sitting Indian style. And he's got his feet out. His feet are out. This is like, let's say this is the bowl of the food. His feet are out.
I'm watching this right now, man.
And he's serving you. He's talking to you, and he's serving it like this. He's talking to you, he's serving the food like this. Dude, his shit's getting all over his feet and shit. And he's giving you these little breads and stuff. And it's just like, people are buying this food. He's got lines, dude. Look at this. She's got lines and shit. We'll show the video.
It is so disgusting.
It's nasty, man.
Dude, it's and we'll put the video on the thing. I'll give Angel the clip so he can put it in the post. But this dude is just going to town, man. He's got his feet out and shit, and it's just he's covered in food and shit. He's just. But dude, his lines are nuts, dude. Like he's got, then it's him, and then there's this other cat, and they fire up a grill on the side of the road there in India, dude, and they got like the meat's got flies.
I like
and shit.
his uniform too. It's
a polo-ish.
Yeah,
it's kind of polo with the pocket and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's classy, dude. His hair is even classier. But anyway, we'll show this little clip on it. Go ahead, you were gonna say something?
That there's another thing that I've found weird. There's a bunch of little short videos of Middle Eastern people doing tricks on farm tractors. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that. I got to deep dive on that.
I mean, once you look at one, you know how social media is. Once you look at one, it just keeps feeding you this. They do tricks on farm tractors. I'm not lying, man.
Okay,
wait, but what kind of trick? You got to describe something here.
Like
I don't know.
They're wheelies. They're off to the side. They're spinning the tractors around. They're hopping through ditches. It's I
need to see that.
These are farm tractors. Like a John Deere tractor.
That's good shit, dude.
Look this up.
I will. Oh, I love shit like that. Oh, like I said, I've been on the kick for the Indian kick for a while. The Indian food vendors. I've been on a kick for a while. There's also this other guy. I forget what his name is, and I think he's an Indian guy as well. And he sells this it's like tea, right? Like tea, like milk tea kind of thing on the side of the road. And you go up there, you hand him your money. He goes like this. I forgot how he grabs your hand, or he did. I forgot what he does. He snatches the money out of your hand, and then he grabs you by the wrist like this. He'll go. Let me see your wrist. He'll go like this, and he'll go. Throw your change like that in your hand real quick. But it's just like, it's just weird, dude. But he's got a following. Like his lines are long as shit.
That's crazy what you just showed. That's a whole different level from the Mexico vendor where they're doing maybe a rotisserie or something, and they cut it off, and you go, wow, that's kind of out in the street. But that's nothing like the
Indian vendor.
What you just showed
the Indian vendor. It's interesting the shit that you can and. But that's why I love like TikTok, dude. It's I think that's TV. That's the future.
I'm going to tell you right now, Jennifer wouldn't eat that.
Oh fuck no, dude. But again, no disrespect to the culture. It's just the way they are. It's street food.
Like different cultures, you say street foods.
No,
like
street food, man.
Like when I went to the Bahamas, bro. Like that shit was on a whole nother level, man. I thought I was in like Fifth Ward with just clear water around me. Beautiful water. But these like you said, the street vendors.
Yeah.
Like these dudes were cooking fucking amazing food out of 5 what is it? The barrels, the
50
gallon,
the
yeah.
55 gallon drums.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, drums.
Just fucking cut in half, turn into a fucking barbecue pit.
Hey, don't worry about what chemical was shipped
Burn
in
off.
that
We'll burn
yesterday. We
Yeah,
cleaned it out.
right. But the fucking
Burn it
food
out.
was amazing, dude. And they're on the
No.
beaches just fucking grilling it up.
Every
But that
day.
goes back to
Every
what
day.
I was saying, dude.
It's different.
Every
but-
culture.
In China, they have a thing. It's called stir-fried rocks,
What, how do you? What
and
do you eat?
they take like little stones
Yeah.
and like cook them up with like vegetables and shit. They give it to you with the little rocks, and you like suck them off, and then you give the rocks back.
Wait,
And they reuse the
give
rock.
them back.
the vendor or the
The people.
You suck who off?
you
No,
give-
you suck the rock
Who's
off.
getting
You suck
sucked
the
off?
rock
You
off.
suck the
Hold
rock
on.
off.
Damn,
suck the rock
I'll
off,
pay
Vinnie.
for it, man. I
Yeah.
have money.
I
pay.
never-
Vinnie-
never
Vinnie
tried
likes
that
that
before.
part. You suck the rock off, and
Yeah.
then you give it back to the vendor, and
Yeah.
then they serve them.
Is that where the
small.
term
let me-
getting my rocks sucked
Getting
off?
your rocks off, man.
Getting your rocks off,
hey,
man.
look here, Mr. Pistachio Eater over here. He may chomp those rocks up.
Hey, dude, I don't give a shit, dude. I'll go in. I'll go. I'll keep the shell, dude.
Has this ever happened, by the way, the pistachio?
No,
It's still
only
never happened.
only the
Liar.
one time he did it on the show.
I'm a liar, dude. It's just, it's just for the show, man. It's again the curtain, dude.
I'm
You
in
gotta-
character
that
right
curtain.
now, man. I'm in
That
character.
curtain. You fucking up that curtain, man.
Jeez.
Colorado. Speaking of Colorado, funny, dude. Colorado's 3rd district. I'm not sure what she does there. She's a politician. Her name is Lori Boebert. I think that's how you say it. I'm a moron here, but apparently she was caught with her date at a movie theater, and he was following her jugs in the theater. They were having a good time, and they got thrown out of the theater. It was at like a classy theater.
She's
They were
pretty-
watching Broadway Beetlejuice,
Okay, and she was
Hey,
getting fondled.
Was
right
that was
there.
a picture of her? She's
Yeah.
pretty hot.
and
She
she,
was smoking,
It was
dude.
she was with her date. What?
she was,
Oh, she was she was
doing some wrist action on him
okay,
as
yeah,
well.
Yeah, she was doing some
Giddy up, man.
joysticks. Yeah, joystick actions. Little art.
She playing Pac-Man or what?
Yeah, probably. But yeah, she got a politician, man. Teach their own.
Hey,
you
they're
know?
people too.
Hey, they having a good time.
They're
they gotta have
people,
fun, dude. You gotta let them have a good time. You can't
it was
fuck up their
dark.
good
It was
time.
dark, right?
It was dark, and that was cool. They had
So how'd they film it?
it was
It was
black
dark.
light. It was they had black lights there. The theaters they got the cameras and shit. They see the not infrared, but it's the night lights. And then
Dude, she's
but
smoking,
customers.
bro. Look at that.
Yeah, the customers that are around it, the people around them, the guests that were around them were saying they were hearing noises, and whatnot, and slapping, slappy noises and whatnot. Yeah, there was a lot of
The
yeah, they were-
macaroni.
oh yeah. And then he was, like I said, he was going for
Mixing
the
macaroni.
he was grabbing the tits and stuff. He was going for it, man. They were going for it. It was just it was like that first date when you're a kid. You go for that stretch like that.
I'm proud of it.
Oh, dude.
The stretch.
Never mind.
Stretch,
No
man.
comment.
Or the other one's the popcorn bucket. Make the hole in the popcorn bucket at the
No,
bottom. of the
I never
popcorn
did no
bucket.
popcorn bucket
Yeah,
hole.
you put the hole and then you shove it in through.
No.
It's like the dick in the box kind of thing. But yeah, that's what happened to her, man. She got thrown out of the theater there. They got kicked out of the theater for having a good time.
Pizza box.
Oh,
Nice.
that's pretty good. Not bad. El Chapo, just headlines, dude. El Chapo's wife is loose, and she was at the club the other day. She did 2 years. El Chapo's
She
wife.
was loose.
Oh,
Hey,
apparently.
man, just imagine she comes to the club. What guy would go near her?
Hell no. El Chapo's chick.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
Dude,
I'm out, dude.
hey, I bought El Chapo's wife a drink. You walk outside and your car blows up or
Yeah,
something.
your head's
Either
on
that
the-
or
yeah,
you're
your
hanging
head's on the
from a
pole.
bridge.
Nice.
I remember that was a big deal, dude. When they used to hang the people from the bridges.
Yeah,
That was
do they
intense,
still
dude.
do that?
I don't know, but I know that was nice to see that shit. That was like an actual horror movie to me.
Yeah.
That was scary
That
as
was
shit.
real
hanging
pictures
people.
of that. Another thing when you said the 55-gallon drum deal, they also had a deal where they would get one of those 55-gallon drums, put some kind of fuel in there, and they put the body in there and light it on fire. And what they would do is bring it, like they had beef with your family or something. Your loved one would be kidnapped. You'd wake up in the middle of the night with a burning barrel out,
Jesus, dude.
and it's your
That's horrible.
it's your
dude.
loved one in there. That was
Jesus,
kind of one of their deals.
That was one of their go-to things.
yeah.
Damn,
Crazy.
Yeah, El Chapo's wife's on the loose there. His wife is she's
Ain't
out.
no
He's
way.
not coming
Hey,
out. He ain't coming out.
No. And you say he ain't coming out. How many times that man escaped? He like Houdini.
What you call it? Fucking what you call it?
They finally caught that dude from Pennsylvania, the one that went up the
Oh, yeah,
wall
they
like
caught him.
this. They caught,
his ass.
Oh, the manhunt the other day. Right?
Yeah.
He was wearing an Eagles jersey.
Brother,
He was out there.
yeah. This nigga's a brotherly love, man. The
A
city of
hood-
brotherly
a
love,
hoodie.
man.
I'm sorry.
A hoodie, yeah.
Eagles attire.
Hey, they caught him like this.
Oh yeah, dude. He thought he could fly, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I saw that. Finally, it took 2 weeks. 2 weeks. They finally caught
2
his ass.
weeks.
Oh, dude, there was this video. I was watching this. I don't know where it was at, but this guy, man, it was sad ass video, dude, because it shows up leading up to the thing, to the cop's demise there. they were walking. It was in. I know they're shorthanded with officers and shit, and it's shitty, man.
Not Coffee City though. Have you heard about Coffee City? You know where Coffee City is? It's going towards Dallas. Coffee City is like you say they're shorthanded. The captain was hiring. They had more cops, which is probably the size of Shenandoah. Like they had 50 cops that had prior, like, I guess, issues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Like
but they had an overabundance of police. Like as soon as you leave anywhere, they were already on you. They raked in almost like $1 million+ a year.
Tickets and shit?
Yeah, and tickets and all that.
All right.
No, I've been through there, Coffee Landing. It's hard. There's hardly no town.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's.
But
They're
your
making money.
police
It's
force
near
is.
Kaufman. It's near Kaufman, if you know where that is.
Can you pull it up? Coffee. I think it's called Coffee City.
Yeah.
But their police force
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like.
Coffee City, Coffee Landing, something like
So-
that.
So back to this guy real quick. This guy, he was. They were showing video. Is anyway this prison jail? I'm not exactly sure what it was, but they were shorthanded, so they were showing the video. And the guy's arrested. He's got his handcuffs. He's got his handcuffs on. The cop is walking him out to the what do you call it? The little the wagon, little wagon thing. He's walking him in there. Get him in the wagon. They show the footage. When he gets out of when the cop gets him out of the wagon, it's just one cop, and it was bad. He turned his back on him. The guy threw the cuffs around that cop's head like that and just fucking choked him out with the handcuffs like that.
What movie are you talking about?
No, it was actually happening. I don't know what city
okay.
it was, but it actually happened, man. It was. They had it on video. It was fucking on. It was actual footage.
That's crazy.
Sad as shit, dude. It's just. But that's how short-handed they were. That he was by himself and he kind of slipped up and turned his back on the guy and he just right behind him. There was a trip.
So where exactly is Coffee City?
Was it?
Where on the Texas map is Coffee City?
It's right by Tyler.
Oh, okay, it's that way. Okay, Tyler, Texas. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Is
right,
that going towards Dallas?
Yeah, it's kind of Louisiana border-ish. Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah, it's
kind of Louisiana.
It's to the right of Dallas.
Okay.
So they're saying that like other officers that have been suspended or fired or anything, like have a prior record, like
work there.
can go work there.
Oh shit.
So did you hear about the Mississippi Sheriff's Department that had what we call the Goon Squad? It was a group of, from what I read, a little bit of it, I was talking to somebody there. These guys were deputies, and they called themselves a Goon Squad. And so they would bend the rules, to enforce the law and go take care of business on different things. And a lot of it was, it's crazy what happens, because how can one story blow up and be a nationwide deal? And this is actual story that's happening. They're going through this stuff, and you don't hear about it.
Oh.
But they took they were in a guy's house. It was a black guy. May have been a white lady there, but anyway, they were in this house. I heard the story, it was a crack house. But at any rate, the Goon Squad was there. They had a pistol. They had a dildo on the end of the pistol. And they kept sticking it in the guy's mouth.
Oh shit, dude.
And it went off.
Oh, nice, dude.
So they accidentally killed someone.
Money shot at him. Damn.
So
dude.
so then, they're trying to
Jesus.
figure out what to do, and that's how that accident is what exposed the Goon Squad, and now the
Dude.
sheriff and everyone there.
Is
all
it
these-
Mississippi?
Yeah. These guys are,
Oh,
they're
okay.
likely going to all go to prison, which arguably they should, but it's funny to me how you hear something like that and you go, that's
Everybody should know that.
completely nuts.
Yeah.
But that's not a story.
And it's weird how it's not, dude. I mean, because and you think they'd be all over it because they'd bashing the law enforcement.
Law enforcement
yeah.
versus a black gentleman, but
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Vinny,
crazy.
I'm sure you're gonna enjoy this, Vinny. What I'm about to say. The Rock came back, and it was to his dismay. Nobody really gave a shit that he came back.
Nobody gave
Nobody
a
gave.
shit.
Nobody. The crowd wasn't into it.
No.
Nobody gave a damn, man. Nobody gave a damn.
Nope.
Like it was a very dead crowd, and you could see it in his face when he was like looking at the crowd for
He
that
was,
moment.
He was
looking for it.
asking. He was
looking for it.
asking for.
He wasn't getting it, man.
Yeah, he wasn't getting it.
He wouldn't get
Like
it.
I looked at it, and like my son told me, he's like, "Hey, did you see that The Rock came back?" And I was like, "I don't care." Like like nobody like we've talked about this many a times on the show, which is like dude, he'll hijack you, man. Like, that dude's like, he just asking for shit.
He even made some claims a year or so ago, maybe more, that he would think about a run for president or something.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Oh man, I mean, you're Hollywood famous, but you're not American.
Go lift weights.
Natty.
And that's not
All
even
natty.
natty.
Yeah. Oh, of course not.
He had surgery.
What?
Yeah, bro. He's Samoan, bro. He's Samoan.
I thought he was natty.
He ain't natty. That's all surgery is. They're all fake abs.
Could have sworn it was.
I want some fake abs.
I like the only thing I do like.
Don't do it like they do in India, though. You ever seen this
Put
shit?
blocks in there or what?
No, they fill themselves up with like silicone.
Cement.
Oh yeah, that's synthol.
Synthol,
that they
yeah,
inject
yeah.
yourself. Have you ever seen a synthol? Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
Shit,
Crazy,
dude.
man.
Jesus, dude.
It looks like they would pop.
Don't do that.
I remember back in the day they used to what was it? They used to put cement right in people's asses, cheeks.
Cement?
Yeah, there's a lady. She got that is rubber cement. They put it like in her face to give her big cheekbones
Yeah.
and stuff. And yeah, they would put it in your ass. Too.
Your ass, yeah. That was back in the day, dude, when it was still new. When it was still new, when it was
Hey man, people do anything.
In your ass cheeks.
yeah, yeah,
Ass cheeks.
I'm like,
Clarify.
yeah. In the
they
cheek,
go,
the buns there. Yeah, not the middle, not the one that stinks. She's the one that blinks. Yeah, man. There was a whole bunch of shit that I was looking into, man. Just a lot of stuff, man. Just a lot of shit coming out there, and then to kind of put a Band-Aid on all over it, dude. I had to clean my palate, dude. So I sat down and I watched all the National Lampoon's Vacations, and I came to the conclusion that number one was the best one. Number one, National Lampoon's.
you didn't like Christmas Vacation?
Christmas
No,
Vacation's
no,
not the
no.
best one.
Well, I like the original. I
God,
like the original.
dude.
Original's good, then Christmas Vacation would be second for
No,
me.
bro.
That'd be the second one for me. Would be the second.
I like
But
that car though. That car.
Truckster,
Yeah.
family truckster, man.
Christmas Vacation is mine.
I was a big fan of Beverly D'Angelo, Mrs. Griswold. She was that '80s hot mom look. She
When
had
did
that
when did Christmas Vacation come out?
Let me
Sir-
guess.
let me see.
guess.
Hold on, but don't say-
87.
Hold on.
That's my guess.
Don't look there. Hold on.
The reason I'm asking,
Let's go 88.
the reason I'm asking
89.
God damn it.
is
We were
because
close, we were
it's because
close.
Little Zuko was like, dude, they was like, how would I say, like wet t-shirt, or I don't know. Was she topless?
The mom?
No, the
lady in the pool.
the
The
chick from the pool.
The chick from
Oh,
the
mall.
jewelry store.
Yes.
No, what's her name? Brooke Shields? Not Brooke Shields.
No,
Fuck
bro.
her. Oh,
Like
I
she
don't
was
know
at
who
the
that
mall.
lady
She was
at the mall.
Yeah.
But it okay, so she
Christmas?
was
Christmas
naked,
Vacation.
but they didn't show it. It was implied. Remember she
Oh.
kicked her swimsuit
on the
off?
pool. the pool
No,
scene.
bro. They showed like either it was sheer or like you could see it because Little Zuko remembers seeing that, dude. That's
remember
like
that.
burnt in my brain.
I think that was you like
Nah. Okay.
Pretending.
Okay. You know how
That's okay.
Fast
That's okay.
Fast Times.
Yeah.
Fast Times. She
Phoebe.
was Phoebe.
Yeah.
Did she show anything or did she not show anything?
I think she did. I think she showed him. I think she showed the pennies.
Okay, so Christmas Vacation, like when what's his name walks up on him and he's like, Dad, and
Oh,
he's
the
like,
kids, yeah.
No.
because he was daydreaming.
She just has a red bathing suit on.
she didn't
It's
show
not
it
even a
yet.
bikini.
Did he come out?
but she takes it
Yeah.
off at one
No.
point, but
But
it's
they don't
implied that
show
she's
it.
naked.
They don't
She-
show
they don't
anything.
show.
They show.
Yeah.
I think they show something.
No, they don't. You imagine that.
You're
You're just a little pervert and imagined it.
and that's okay, you know.
That's all right. I'm
It didn't
with you.
happen.
I mean,
They
I'm
with
didn't
you.
show it.
I'm with you though. I'm with you though because I wanted to see it too.
I checked it out. Yeah, I want.
And okay, looking back,
know what?
okay, let me show.
Hey,
Let me tell you what.
Mom, hey, I'm bringing the VCR. I'm bringing the tape.
Yeah,
We're
then
gonna run it back.
Hey, but
Okay.
you got to work that tracking to
We're
get
gonna-
it.
hey, we're gonna run it back.
Work that
Lines right.
tracking.
Let's see. Looking back,
No.
I thought she was hot,
She,
but looking back,
yeah.
looking
Oh,
back,
look.
she wasn't. She had a busted girl, but I thought she was hot. When I was a kid, I thought she was hot.
Of course.
No, bro. Like I promise you, like they showed something.
Speaking of
in the uncut X-rated version of Christmas. Hey, you're
I'm
on the
looking at-
wrong website. You're the Christmas Vacation you looked up, man.
No, bro.
We're watching
Dude,
right
I'm
now.
getting,
We're
like,
watching
mad heat.
Chevy Chase, the legend here. He was on a lot of coke back in the day, and he was He left SNL. After he left SNL, he had a lot of damage to his body because he used to do a lot of falling and stuff. He used to fall down.
That's what you were seeing.
Eddie?
Cousin Eddie
Cousin
has
Eddie.
a wife beater on. You can see his nipples.
No,
'Cause
bro.
he had his wife beater tucked into his Speedo. Let's
Well,
see.
you know what? I feel sorry, dude. He's in bad shape. Like,
Oh, he's nuts, dude.
Yeah,
like,
he lives
we
here in
say
Texas.
nuts, but he could
Cousin
be
Eddie is?
yeah, dude. His brother won't even help him either.
Nah, dude, he's out there, man.
Dude, his brother will not even give him
There you go.
like his brother won't help him
So
No,
he's
because
he's Randy or
Quaid.
Dennis? He's Randy.
That's
or-
Randy.
Okay.
Randy, and then there's Dennis,
Dennis.
and there's who's that? There's another Quaid, right?
Oh, there's another Quaid.
Dennis is the one that's
Oh, there's just two?
like
Okay.
almost like the one I guess the brother that
There she
has his
goes,
shit
man.
together
Yeah.
because Randy Quaid is gone, dude.
I was
He's
thi-
gone. He's out of there.
I was thinking about the Baldwins. Baldwin's got a lot.
No,
Baldwin
Baldwins
brothers,
have a lot,
Baldwin-
too.
There's
Yeah,
like fucking
Baldwins are
5
th-
Baldwin
yeah.
brothers, like 5 of them motherfuckers.
No, I was not.
You
no,
were.
no.
They don't show anything,
No.
dude.
Let me see.
Like she's gonna spin around
No, she's not.
and
yeah, it's gonna spin around.
She's not.
Oh, you got
Oh,
side boob.
there
side
it
boob.
is.
Side
There it
boob.
is.
Side boob.
there it is.
I got side boob.
You seen it? You
Side
hey,
boob.
you
I got
seen
side
you
boob.
seen pennies and everything. Like
You
like
can see a little penny. You see that little penny.
Like-
No,
like
there
I
wasn't.
said.
That was not a. It didn't actually show, did it?
Nips.
Yes, it did.
So the summer sausage. No?
It did. 4K.
4K, 4K, man. High def shit, man. You
Hey,
need
but
that
you know
high
we
def
didn't
shit.
even have 4K back then. We
No,
were watching on a
blurry as shit.
curved screen tube
It
TV.
was blurry as shit,
Bro,
dude.
it was a boob tube.
We couldn't even read the numbers. On
Look,
football game.
right there, bro.
Side boob.
No nipple whatsoever.
Hey, there was booty crack and everything.
No nipple.
No nips.
Man.
Hey, but still, it was a.
It was racy.
It was a racy.
It was racy
scene.
though. It was raunchy. It was
was a
raunchy.
racy
It was supposed to be Christmas. Anyway, I was watching those, man. I was just thinking, and then I was thinking about. I was thinking
We're in
about
the weeds, man. We got off in the
No,
weeds.
that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. We're trying to see that side boob. That side boob. It was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it.
Like cornfield. We're all like
But I was looking at the first one, the first vacation one, and when he went to go take his car, and I was just deep diving, and I was looking at all those little side characters. 'Cause I've seen this movie 100 times, so I was looking at the little side characters. And in the beginning, when they go to the car dealership to trade in the car, they called out this guy. His name is Davenport, and it's like this little black dude comes out, and he's asking, "Where's Mr. Griswold's car? Bring his car back out." And he goes, "All right." And Davenport's like, "I'll go find it." Anyway, Davenport. Little black gentleman, this Davenport, he was now, I didn't know who he was. His name was Gary Black, and he was in King of Queens. That's where I recognized him from. And that's, it was just a deep dive. I was looking at him, I was trying to figure out who he was, and that's where he's from.
You know-
But like
I'm-
that's
King
the
of
car
Queens.
salesman. The car salesman is what's his name's
Eugene
dad
Levy?
from Eugene Levy.
Yeah, eyebrows.
Yeah.
You know, I like when you go back and you watch a show that you haven't seen in a long time, and you see a character that you didn't realize, and you go, "Oh, that guy got famous later."
Yeah, man.
You know, in a different show, you never realized they were in there because they were a nobody actor.
Yeah,
in
at the
in
time,
the old
yeah.
show.
Shit, we were talking about John Candy last time, and he was in there.
Yeah,
he
John
was
Candy.
a security guard.
I used to watch this old ass show when I was a kid called SC. I think it was SCTV. It was a Canadian show. It was John Candy, Eugene Levy, O'Hara. What's her name? Catherine O'Hara from Beetlejuice. There's
A lot of Canadian
Yeah,
cats,
it's
huh?
Canadian folks. Yeah, SCTV. Yeah, good show, man. If you ever get a chance to see that, probably on Tubi. I think it might be on Tubi and shit and all that stuff.
Dude,
on-
Tubi's- I love Tubi.
Freevee or whatever. But yeah, Chevy Chase was one of my favorites, man. I loved him, and he was just he was known to be a big prick to work with, big cokehead, and but yeah, he got a lot of, like I was saying earlier, he got a lot of injuries off of SNL when he left. He used to do a lot of falls and prank falls and shit, and he damaged himself pretty good on those, man. But yeah, Beverly D'Angelo, I could never get enough of her. She was great, man. She was great to look at.
I think it sucked how they switched out Russ.
The Rusties,
Yeah.
the Audreys. I think the best looking Audrey was was it the Vegas one?
Well, why did they do that though?
I don't know. I think
Because it was funny.
well,
To
yeah.
switch out the kiddos?
Yeah, because every episode or every movie, he's like, "Oh, I feel like I don't even know my own kids." Like it was a running joke through
Yeah.
all the movies. It's like he never called Audrey by her name. He always called her something different.
Yeah.
Because like
sister.
he didn't.
Where's your sister? Or
Where's your,
something
or
like-
he
yeah.
called
Where's
her
your-
like Ashley or something.
Yeah.
He called her something different. So it was just like a running joke.
I'm gonna have to
through
watch
all
it
of
again
them.
Yeah,
because
dude, it's
yeah, like they always changed them in
Yeah,
every.
it was just like a joke.
So, do you know that talking of actors,
Hmm?
the lady from Law and Order, Mariska Hargitay,
Hargitay.
you know who her mom is?
Yes.
Is it
Jane
Take-
Mansfield.
take
Jane
your head off?
Mansfield. Yeah.
yeah, lose your head.
I just found that out the other day. Jane Mansfield was crazy. If you ever read up on her, she was a blonde bombshell, big boobs, lived the life,
Fast
man.
life.
Satan worshiper.
Died,
Obsessed with Anton LaVey. Oh yeah.
died in a crazy car wreck and had relationship after relationship, and I didn't realize this actress on
So
TV.
she was a nut job.
Big time.
I mean, she lived. She died like she lived. I mean,
Damn.
she lived hard.
She was married to a bodybuilder, huh?
She lived hard.
Mickey Hargitay.
Yeah, because Arnold played him in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how he had this kid, I guess, and that's the star of Law and Order. Didn't realize that.
Wow. Damn, you
She's
went
an
into a
attractive
deep
lady.
dive.
She's a dark haired lady, right?
Yeah.
She's an attractive lady, I think. Yeah, she's very attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It just I saw those vacations. The worst one, I think, the worst vacation was Jennifer says the European one, but I think I didn't like the Vegas one. I didn't care for the Vegas one at all.
No.
I like the
Hey,
Vegas-
how
the
many
Vegas
are
one.
there?
4, I think.
Four?
Right? 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 of them.
Including Christmas.
Yeah,
Yes.
including Christmas. But I liked what?
You say you don't like the Vegas one, but you laugh really hard when he's in that tiger spot.
Oh, and his hair's all
And his
crazy
hair's
and
all
shit.
messed
He's doing it with what's those two guys called?
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy. Those guys still alive?
One.
I think
No, one of them's
I think
not.
one died.
gone?
I think
Yeah.
the other one's alive.
Okay. And those guys were cool as shit, man. Like they started that whole thing with the magicians and all that bullshit, right? They started all that shit kind of thing.
The residency, the Vegas
They're
residency.
both alive, right? What the 2 lion guys, the tiger guys, one died, right?
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Siegfried and
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and
Okay,
Roy.
okay.
Yeah.
I get them confused with Penn and Teller.
Oh yeah. Those guys.
Yeah.
Those guys.
It's
don't
another Vegas act.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys.
One guy doesn't talk. He never talks.
Yeah. They're over there next door to Carrot Top and
dude, Carrot
what's
Top's
his
rich
name?
as shit, dude.
David
Top's, yeah.
Copperfield.
Copperfield's. Yeah, he's.
Golly, dude,
That's
those
good
are
Chris Angel and all those dudes that just have Vegas shows, man.
Yeah,
That's what
it's
they
big
do.
money,
Live in
dude.
Vegas, do
Yeah.
a show.
Can't hit it wrong. Can't hit it wrong. You can't go wrong with that, man. That Vegas money, dude. It's good shit, man. Where else was I gonna go with this shit, man?
Can't wait. I can't wait.
don't be sorry.
I don't even know where I'm going half the time, dude. I'm just going, dude. I don't even know where I'm at sometimes.
I'm not gonna give you a roadmap. Put it that way.
No, I'm just gonna.
We'll
you
end
know,
up in Albuquerque.
I want that. I want to
upside
use
down.
what was that thing called? The book. Those used to before
The pop-up books, man,
No,
back
no.
in the day.
You talking about the key map?
the key map.
Oh, the
Yeah.
key map.
I used to love those. I could never read those damn things,
Hey,
man.
key map.
J7,
No, bro.
Turn to
J7.
turn to
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you need MapQuest directions.
Oh yeah, we had to print that shit out back in the day, dude.
We
You had
used
to
to
map
do that,
quest that
man.
shit. Yeah,
Print
that's
that
good
out.
stuff.
Jeez.
We're on-
Off of AOL.
I used to make them mad at work because I used up all the color in the
And the
yeah, I
printer.
printed them all out in color, man. I liked it in color.
Yeah, black and white, man. Black and
Funny.
white. Save money, man. Anyway, yeah, man. That's right. That's what I had, man. I had some other shit, but I lost it. But yeah, dude, I was. I told you about the Osbournes, right? I
Yep.
told you. Okay, I told you about the
How much I
podcast.
love
Okay.
Kelly.
Yes, Kelly. You
Mhm.
sent the image on the group chat there, and I was just like, yep.
That's the hair.
When I
bro.
was a kid, man, when that show first came out, when I was a kid, I was like, man, I want to go to LA and run into her, man, because that's how hot she was. She was something else, dude. She was a looker, but like I said,
Time.
her
man.
face changed a lot
Time.
in the past.
Like
you know,
hey, it's like that picture I sent you of the Miami Sound Machine.
rhythm, that rhythm, huh?
Gloria Estefan.
That
man.
rhythm's gonna get
She,
you.
Dude,
Rhythm got her.
Yo, dude, she was. I'm trying to think.
Rhythm got
She
her.
was huge, man. Like I'm trying. There was somebody else too that was huge like her at that time. That was.
Do
big.
you know who else? Somebody that's changed though. You know, because some of these people try to keep up with
Mhm.
all the plastic surgeries and things. You know, they say Meg Ryan. If you see her,
Oof.
she's crazy looking.
Oh, yeah.
Shania Twain is
She looks real. I mean,
man.
she's
She's trying not to age.
good. Mm.
She's
Did you ever get it? I never got into her. Did you like that one? I
not
didn't get
really,
into it.
man.
I
Not
didn't
really.
get
I
into
mean,
it.
she was kind of one of those that's playing in the background. It's okay, but not really. And I just
No.
saw she's on tour again, and I saw a picture, and I went, "What?
Mm.
That doesn't even look like the person."
They changed, man.
and they changed.
I was gonna tell you, I was watching because I listened to a fucking million podcasts, and then I came around to my regular podcasts I listened to, and there was.
Do you listen to a podcast while you watch these? Because
I watch some of them. I watch some of them. I watch some. I watch some. I just listen to.
while
like,
he's watching these movies, he's also has a
Yeah.
podcast going. I
Getting
mean,
my
this
ears
guy
in.
can get it done.
Go. So I was watching this one podcast, one of my favorite ones, and then I hear that they're gonna interview what's his name, Kennedy, right? What's his name? He's gonna run for office. Kennedy. I think it's not Robert, is it?
No.
It's not Robert, is it? Kennedy. I don't know. Kennedy, the new guy. He's running. And I kept hearing about it, and I started listening to some of his interviews and stuff because I wanted to see what the other side has to offer. Not that, I stay in the middle. But I was just listening to see what he had to say. What's his name? Kennedy? Oh, it's Robert.
Oh.
Okay, Robert Kennedy. It's like the number 3, number 4, probably. Who the fuck knows? Yeah. Okay, Robert Kennedy. So he's running. He's got a bunch of stuff. He's got a lot of facts. He was against vaccine and all that stuff. I don't care about that. But anyway, he got a lot of shit because of that. Anyway, he was on an interview, and then I saw, Robert Kennedy and Cheryl Hines. I said, what? Cheryl Hines?
What?
That's his chick, man.
Dude.
They hooked up, man. That's his chick,
Hey,
man.
I don't know anything about this guy, but I respect him.
You're all in. I'll vote for him because he's got Cheryl Hines on the side, man. Yeah, I was. But yeah, she. And I didn't even know she was. I didn't know she was out.
Hey,
I didn't know she was
that's
out there dating. I thought she was really
pretty good.
Cheryl Hines, man. Yeah, she's hooking up with that guy, man. She's with him, so they got my vote. Cheryl Hines, they got my vote. I'm in, dude. I'm all in, dude.
She make a good first lady.
Oh
man.
yeah, dude. That'd be something else, dude. But they're not gonna let that guy ever. They're gonna just run out the same shit next year.
Can we just
man.
bring her?
Just for the hell of it, just for shits and giggles, just bring out Cheryl Hines, man. She's something else. Oh, that's what I'm gonna tell you. Osborne, Sharon Osborne,
Not Karen Osborne.
not Karen. Yeah, Sharon Osborne. Dude, her face, she did some damage to it.
Oh, see,
She did some damage. She did a lot of damage to her grill, man. It's pretty.
She did a lot of work, huh?
Her chin is like massive, dude. It's weird, dude. She fucked it up, man.
Do
She
you
was an
notice
attractive
that?
lady.
You notice that a lot of these ladies, when they get to the stage where they're just pumping this plastic surgery in, they all start to look the same.
Yeah,
They're
stretched
headed
out.
down the same road where they all kind of look the same.
It's a shame.
Ooh.
Because she was a good looking, she was
Yes,
a good-looking
look at that
lady.
top left. They
Oh.
start to get those weird
Yeah.
cheekbones. They
They get-
start to get that. Madonna looks like that too.
Yeah, that alien look.
Dude, Madonna looks like freaking Jigsaw.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
know
it.
what you're talking about,
There's gonna
bro.
be a new one, dude. It's gonna be, I think, part 10 is coming out.
Part
too.
10 with
Part 10's coming.
Madonna. She's playing Jigsaw.
Thing, his what's he called? Sidekick there.
She's gonna be on the little fucking tricycle.
Keeping the baby. She's keeping the baby, dude. That's all I know. Keeping the baby. That shit, I guess. Anything else? I got nothing else, man. Went all over the fucking place. Went all over the damn map, man. We went over that key map. It's all over, more than pages out, man. But I didn't know Al Snow. Didn't know he ran that promotion. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was
OVW.
OVW, and I'm gonna go home and finish that series up.
Hey, it's a big deal right now.
yeah.
The Yellowstone phenomenon that got so popular. Did you see that they're playing it on network television tonight, starting at episode 1?
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was huge, man.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
did you watch all
I've
that?
never watched it
I've
all.
never-
Same.
I never got into it.
And not that it was good when I watched it. I just kind of got out of the habit of it. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of. I think CBS is going to show it starting with episode 1.
Okay.
And
And we
show
said
the whole deal.
that Yellowstone got so big that kind of like the Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Like how the Sons of Anarchy people were wearing the shirts and everything else like that.
Yeah.
There's like
It's like a
Yellowstone
brand.
apparel.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
a brand
Mhm.
now. Yeah.
It's huge.
It's crazy.
Dude. It's huge, man. One last thing too. I'm drinking this new the new Coca-Cola Zero. It's under the Creations. It's Y3000, and this flavor is a futuristic flavor, and it was made with AI. Just so we know, this flavor was created with AI. It's not an actual flavor. It's not cherry. It's an AI created flavor that they
I
came
was
up
looking
with.
at that. It doesn't look normal. It
It's,
looks very futuristic.
Yeah, it's very cool. Like I said, they're mixing shit with the AI now. They're oh, dude, there was this guy. He was he's doing these movies and these trailers and shit, and he's just saying that he thinks in a couple. Yeah, I probably says in the last one that he thinks in a couple of years that the whole Hollywood game's gonna be out of business, man, with these whole AI movies and the way you can make these trailers and shit and whatnot, and you just plug in the information and it creates the thing.
Scan the celebrity that you want.
Yeah, so it's just that was just reminding me of that, and then there's just like I said, but that's interesting. Like I said, for me, it tastes like it's like some kind of berry or something like that. But if you haven't tried it yet, check it out, man. It's that Y3000 AI flavor there, man. The computer made it. Wally made it.
Wally.
Fucking Wally, dude. He's making Coke now too. Anything else, guys? You got something, Vinny? Nothing? Plugging anything? You're good.
Healing up.
Healing up,
Ready to
man.
do it again, man. Ready
Ready
to
to
do it
do
again.
Slam your shit around, man. Slam
Ready
it
to do it
around, man.
again.
Johnny, glad you came back, man. Glad you came back to visit with us and bullshit.
Yeah, man. This is
Been a minute.
This is the busiest time of year for me,
you?
having to travel out of town on the weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was hit and miss, More hit than
Yeah,
more
it's
miss
okay.
than hit.
It's
But
all right. But you gave me the good story of the Goon Squad there.
Right, man. Yeah,
Goon
you
Squad,
gotta check
that's
that
good.
Goon
I
Squad
will.
out.
I will.
It's
And I'm gonna try to see if I can find
interesting
that footage of that.
Hey,
I want to see if I can.
I want to
get
see
that
that
footage.
what that gun looks like.
I ain't never had that before. I want to see what that
I
looks
just got to
like.
look on browsers.
We'll bring a prop next time.
Yeah, bring some props and shit. I don't know. I got nothing else, man. So we won't keep y'all too long here. Call it a night here. Wrap it up. Episode 78, man.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up, man. It's we've been all over the goddamn maps, huh? What's that?
It's going to be an 80s party when we move into the 80s.
Oh yeah,
man.
yeah.
So
Oh yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go home and play with that dildo gun.
Oh yeah, that money shot, man. That money shot, man. You
Hey,
can never go wrong with that.
Hey,
All right, a hand.
The deal is, man,
Shit, all right.
they,
All
can,
right,
they
him.
can accidentally go off.
They can go off in your eye, no matter where they're at, man. They'll go off. They'll go off, dude. They'll go. They can
Hey, man.
tickle them just right.
You know,
Tickle 'em just
after you research this story, we're probably going to feel really bad about cracking jokes about it.
right. I don't know.
Yeah,
Toss up, man.
maybe.
Episode 78 in the books, man. We got it here, man. We came in here, Vinny and Johnny here, and Matt.
The Goon Squad.
Yeah. CrossFit Crow Snuff. Sorry, dude. We're gonna tease and peas for you, man, for your team there. We feel bad for the for the Texans and that. That's the Texans and the Astros, man. Matt, we'll stay up for you, man. We'll keep it up for you, man. Episode 78, man. Thank y'all. Stay tuned.
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.